Okay. Hello, everyone. I think we are live. Okay. Hello and welcome to Turbo Fun Crafts. First of all, this is a very special day for us because despite we have 349, I think, thousand subscribers, we have never been live before in our life. So this is the very first, our live on this channel. So if you are watching this, congratulations, because this is a very special life for us. Okay, so let's begin. Today, okay, someone is here. Hello. Hello, it's good to see you. We already have some people joining. Wow. This is very surprising, to be honest, for me because we didn't announce it beforehand. This is a first live in our life, so we were like kind of thinking like we'll just go live in a test mode and think and see what happens, right? So okay, hello. You're from Brazil. Amazing. It's really surprising to see someone connecting to this live. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Okay, so so basically what I want to do today is I want to show you how to fold these three planes. Let me quickly fix the lighting because I think we have too many shadows. Let me just raise my bit up and see if it becomes better. Okay, this is one lamp. 1 second. We will just add another one. Okay, so hopefully it gets better. Okay, so what do you think? Is it better? I think so, right? Okay. At least I hope you can see these three wonderful planes. And today I will show you how to make them. And I can tell you already now that one of them is my favorite. Can you guess which one exactly? Please write me a comment and we'll see. A bit later today I will tell you which one is my favorite. But I will show you all of them. So this one is a bit longer, as you can see. This one is shorter, and these two are quite similar, but not exactly. I will explain what is the difference between them. So let's probably start with this one, okay? So I will show you how to fold it. So first of all, we will need a sheet of paper. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Wow, we have people joining this live. Amazing. I honestly wasn't expecting you guys, but this is so amazing to have you. I'm so glad you joined. Welcome to Turbo Fun Crafts. As I said in the beginning, this is the very first live ever. Like we never have been live before. So this is the very first time. To be honest, we wanted to just check how it works and just connect in a test mode and see what happens. But it appears that you can actually see it connected. Okay, so amazing. As I'll show you how to make this plane in a second. This is quite long one. And this plane has an advantage. It can fly actually quite far. So this is a good side about this plane. Good thing about this plane. It can fly far. So let me show you how to do it. First of all, we will need a sheet of paper. Depending on where you live, you will have a standard, or if you are in Europe, you will probably have the paper size called A4. It doesn't matter which one you choose, just a standard printer paper. So you take the sheet of paper, and what you do is you turn it like this, and then you fold it in half. To do it correctly, what I do is I connect the first, how do you call it, angle. So I connect the first one, and then I keep my finger here. Then I connect the second one, and I keep my finger here, and then I do like this. In the middle of the paper, I just do like this, and then I fold it like this. You can make this smooth. This way your paper will not, it will be folded correctly, I would say. So it will not, how do you call it? I think you understand what I mean. Okay, so you fold it in half. By doing this, you unfold the sheet of paper now. By doing this, we have a line in the middle of the paper, right? So this will be our measurement, actually. From this point, we will be looking on this line all the time. So this is the middle of the sheet of paper. Now, what we need to do is to fold the first side of the sheet along the line. So you need to connect this line here, this side here, along the line. The most important thing is to fold it here, because it's quite easy to connect it right here, but here it's a bit tricky. So you start, if you want to do it precisely, it's better to start from here. So you can keep your finger in the middle of the sheet, but you don't fold it yet. It's not folded yet. So firstly, you make sure you connect these lines here, and then you connect it here, and you fold it. Okay? So this is how it's done. Then you do the same with another side. You need to connect this side with this line. Like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, to be honest. Now you can connect these two angles or sides right here to make sure they form a straight line. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to worry about this. So you fold it like this, right? Now, as you can see, we have a straight line right here. No, sorry, we don't care about this straight line. It's in a different plane. So we are doing this one, right? This one is longer, so we don't care about the straight line. We just do this. You flip the paper, turn it 90 degrees, and now what you need to do is you need to flip it like this, and to make this line, to fold it in the opposite direction. So basically, as you can see, as you remember, it was folded like this, but now we flip the paper and we fold it in the opposite direction. Okay, it will be quite easy to do because we'll already have the line, so it's not a problem. Okay, now what we'll do is we need to fold the first side to connect this line and this line. All right? So again, carefully connecting this line to this line, like this. The most tricky part is that your paper doesn't go like this. You see? So you need to keep your finger here to press it so this paper doesn't move anywhere. And then you start to fold it. But again, you don't fold it yet. Make sure you connect it firstly in the nose of the plane, right? Right here. So this is the starting point. If you want to fold it precisely, this is where you start, right here. I hope you can see it. Please let me know in the comments if you can see it, okay? So you can fold it further. All right, so done. Then the next step is to connect this line. We are keep folding this part of the sheet. So we need to connect this line to this line, okay? Again, we start folding. We keep our finger here so our paper doesn't move anywhere, right? We keep our finger here and we start to fold it. And the most important part is to fold it in the nose of the plane. Like this. And you fold it, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so this part is done. Now we need to flip it and do the same thing from this side. We connect this side with this line. Okay. All right. So this is the first thing. Okay. And now we connect this line to this line again. We start in the nose and make sure it's quite sharp and fold it precisely and correctly. And then we just keep folding it. If you fold it precisely, you'll have both lines match, this line and this line. So both parts of the sheet of the plane will connect each other, match each other. All right, so it's done. Now what we need to do is to fold it a little bit like this, okay? So basically that's it. We have just made the longest plane of the three planes I shown you in the beginning. So this is the longest one. All right, it's done. In theory, this plane should fly very far, quite far. So this is the advantage of this plane. It can fly quite far. Some people like it, some people not, but this is how it is. So this is the first plane which we wanted to make, the longest one, all right? Now, we put it on the side, and we will now make the second plane. The second plane will be this one. As you can see, it's shorter. It also has a sharp nose, and I will show you how to do it. So I just move these planes away, and I take the next sheet of paper. I need to remove it, okay, like this. Okay, so we take the next sheet of paper. Again, let me say it just one more time that you can use standard letter size, or if you are in Europe, you will have A4 paper size called A4. But it's a standard sheet of paper which you normally use for printer. So again, to make the plane, what we'll do is we move the sheet of paper like this, and now we will connect, like we will fold it in half. So we need to connect these two lines. When I want to fold it like this, what I normally do is I connect the first angle here, and I put my finger here, but I don't fold the paper yet. I just keep my finger here, right? And then I connect the second side of the sheet. Okay, and then what I do is I put my fingers here in the middle, like this, and then I fold it. This way you fold the sheet of paper symmetrically, so it doesn't move anywhere, and it's folded quite accurately. Okay, so we folded the sheet of paper in half. Now we need to unfold it and put it vertically like this. Then what we will do is we will fold each of these sides towards the line in the middle of the sheet. So firstly, we will connect this line, we'll match this side to the line. Like this. We fold this side of the paper like this to match these two lines. As I said with the previous plane, it's important to connect it right here. So you don't start over here, you start over here. You can just put your finger in this side of the paper just to for you to make sure it doesn't move here, but it's more important to fold it correctly, starting from the side of the paper. So firstly you connect it right here, and then you make sure you also have it matched here, and now you can fold it. Sorry, my English is not perfect, but I hope you can understand me still. Right? Okay, so done. This side matches the line in the middle. Now we will do the same thing from the other side. And if we fold it correctly, basically these two pieces will match in the middle, like this. All right, and now we fold it like this. Okay, now we have a straight line, not exactly in the middle of the sheet, but right here. So now we'll use this line. Now we'll fold this upper side across this line, along the line. All right, and what's important here is to match this sharp edge towards the center of the sheet. You can use this line as a measurement. So you fold it and you connect this sharp edge with the line in the center, and you fold it like this. All right, now what we'll do next is we will fold it again along this line. We'll match this side of the sheet with the line. So we fold it like this. Again, it's important to start from this side. And you fold it along the line in the middle of the sheet, like this. And then you do the same thing with another side, like this. And this is why this plane will be a little bit shorter than the previous one, because you actually fold it 2 times, right? So you did it one time, then you folded it, and you did the same thing, right? That's why it's shorter. Now, when this is done, we need to move the paper like this, flip it, and fold it along this line in the opposite direction. As you remember, it was folded towards the, like it was folded like this, right? But now we flip it and we fold it along the line, but in the opposite direction. You have no idea how warm it is right now in the room. I am using special lamps to put more light on the table so you could see everything. And those lamps are so warm. It's so hot in the room right now. It's really hard to bear this. All right, so it was like this. We flipped the paper, the future plane, and then we folded it in the opposite direction. Now, what we need to do is to fold the first side of the plane towards this line. So we need to match this line to this line. We start folding it. Again, we always start with the sharpest side, but it's the nose of the plane. So when you fold it, it's better to start from here. This way you will make sure that you fold it precisely and correctly. So you match it to this line, and then you fold it like this. All right, done. Now we'll do the same thing with another part of the plane. So we flip it and do the same thing here. We'll connect this side with this line. We start in the nose of the plane, and now we connect the sides, and we make sure that both sides match. If we do it precisely, if we do it correctly, both sides will match. This side will match and this side will match. So these parts will be equal, as you can see here, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but you need to try to make it as equal as possible. So you fold it like this, and basically your plane is ready. Now you need to unfold it a little bit to give it a shape of the plane, like this. Okay, and here you go, you have a plane. You will hold it like this and you will drop it, launch it. Okay, so this is the second plane. This one was the first, it's the longest one, and this one, the second plane, is a bit shorter because we folded it 2 times, right? The same sheet of paper, the same size, but this plane is longer, this one is shorter. Both fly great. I like both of them. And now I will show you how to make the third plane. Let me just show it to you. This is the plane which we have just made, and this is the third plane, which I will show you in a second. As you can see, they're kind of similar, but not exactly. They have different noses, right? This one is sharp, and this one is a little bit different, right? They're almost the same. But it's important to see this difference, because it makes a difference when you actually play it, right? So I will explain why in a second. You remember I asked you in the beginning, try to guess which one of these 3 planes is my favorite. Can you guess? Write me in the comment what you think. Which one is my favorite? This long one, or this one, or this one? Which one do you think? Okay, now I will show you how to make this plane. I'll just put the rest aside and I will take the sheet of paper. Okay. We take the new sheet of paper and we start doing it again. So this is the standard printer paper. So depending on where you live, if you live, for example, in United States or in Great Britain, then you will have a standard letter size. If you live in Europe, you will have a paper size called A4. If you live in India, I don't really know which size of paper you use. Is it letter size or is it A4? To be honest, I don't know. Or in Brazil, I have no idea. So you can you can just write me in the comment which size of paper you use normally for printers. But this is a standard paper which you use for printers. So we take a sheet of paper, we move it like this, and now we'll fold it in half. We'll match this line to this line, the same thing as with previous planes. When I fold paper like this in half, I always connect the first angle and then the second one. I do not fold it yet, but I connect the sides here and here, and I put my fingers so the paper doesn't move. Then I take my biggest fingers and I do this move. I want to fold it from the middle of the page. This way you fold it symmetrically, so your paper doesn't move anywhere and it's folded equally from both sides. Okay? So you fold a sheet of paper like this, you unfold it, and now you have a line in the middle of your sheet. And we will use this line as a measurement. So now we'll fold the first side of the sheet, we'll match this line towards the line in the middle, this side towards the line in the middle. When you fold it, you can keep your finger here, but you don't fold it yet. It's very important to match the sides here. This is where you start folding. You start folding here, then you also make sure your paper didn't move anywhere from here, and then you can fold it further, like this. Now this side matches the line in the middle. Now you do the same thing on the other side. You connect both of them. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's good to have a straight line here. So it's good if you can connect both sides together right here, so they are equally matching, like this. And then you fold it. Okay? So this is done. Now you have the line, straight line right here. And we will fold the upper side across this line, along the line. What's important here is to match the sharp edge here towards the middle, the line in the middle of the sheet. So when you fold it along the line, it's important to match it right here as well. Match it towards the center. Oops. As you can see, I didn't do it perfectly. You see it? Can you see it? I actually folded it right here. But it doesn't really matter. You can fold it like this. It doesn't change anything. So I'll just amend it a little bit. But it doesn't really matter. As I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. We are just having fun here, right? We don't try to create something perfect. We just want to have a good time. So we fold it like this, and ideally it matches the center, right? It matches the central line, like this. Okay, done. Now, we will need, let me show you how I do it. What I normally do is I take approximately 2.5 or 3 centimeters from this edge. It will be approximately here. It doesn't really matter if you will have it here or if you will have it here. It doesn't have to be perfectly 2.5 or 3 centimeters. You just put a little dot here, approximately here, right? And then you fold the side matching this side to the dot in the center. You see what I do? You need to also you don't fold it like this. You fold it like this, right? To connect this sharp edge towards the center, like this. You put your finger here, and then you start folding from this side of the paper. Okay, now you'll do the same thing on the other side. You will you will fold the other side towards this dot which you have just put here, like this. Out of curiosity, I will just double check how big is the distance. It's a little bit more than 3 centimeters in this case, or 3 centimeters. Something like this. It can be 2.5, doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything. But the main idea is that you don't have a sharp edge here. You see? You have a line here. In the nose of the plane, you have a line. You don't have a sharp nose of the plane. This is how you do it, right? So you folded both sides towards the center. And now what you will do is you will fold this little piece here like this. It will help to hold both sides towards the center, right? So it doesn't move anywhere. This. Okay, done. Now you move the plane like this. As you remember, we folded the sheet of paper in this direction. Now what we will do, we'll flip it on the other side and we'll fold it in the opposite direction, like this. Okay? And ideally, you will have these two lines matched. They should match. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's the best if they match. Okay? Like this. And we'll connect this line, okay? Like this. You see? Okay, and you start folding. I always start folding from the nose and then I go further like this. Okay, and I make sure that these lines match. All right, done. Now we will flip it on the other side and we'll repeat the same thing. So we'll connect this line to this line. And if we do it precisely, then what will happen? Both lines will match. So I fold it like this. I make sure this line, this side matches the line. I start folding from the nose and then I go in the other direction. And if I do it precisely, if I do it correctly, then we'll have the same sizes here. So when you unfold it, they are exactly the same, right? So you connected them and now you put it like this and you unfold it. Okay. Now your plane is ready, you can see. There we go. It was exactly the same, but it had a sharp nose. So now, tell me please, could you guess which one was my favorite? I will explain. I will explain which one is my favorite and why. So can you guess? Can you write me in the comment if you can see it? Which one do you think is my favorite? I will tell you. It's this one. This is my favorite. This long plane can fly far, but I don't quite like it, to be honest. Not sure why. It's not my favorite. I can play it sometime, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is this one. But what is the difference between the two? Why is it important to have, like, to not have a sharp nose? You see, when you play with the plane and you launch it and it flies, and when it, as it normally happens, when your plane flies and bumps into the wall or into the floor, what will happen to the nose? It will actually change its form, right? So it will look like this, right? And after it bumps like this, and after it changes the form, it will not fly as straight as it was in the beginning, right? So, because when you change the form of the nose, it will affect the way how the plane flies. But when you have a plane like this, and it doesn't have a sharp nose, then when it drops on the floor or bumps into the wall, it doesn't change its form so much. So it doesn't make any difference. So actually, with this plane, like from my experience, just my observation, normally when I play with this plane, I can play even for a couple of days before it actually cannot fly. Okay? So these are the 3 planes which we have made today. And this one is my favorite. It's shorter, but you can play with it longer because it doesn't have a sharp nose and it doesn't change the form so much after it bumps the wall or the floor. So, okay, I hope it was useful. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, which one is your favorite. Maybe you have a different paper plane which you normally play and do for yourself. So let me know what you like, what you don't like, which one was the best for you. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. It was the first live on our channel ever. Like, we never went live before, even though our channel is like, we have 350,000 subscribers, but we have never been live before. So this is the first time. We were just thinking that we will do this live in a test mode to see how it works and what will happen. But it appears that it works, and you could actually see it, and you could actually connect and join and enjoy it with us. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you like those planes. So we'll see you next time. Make sure you check out other videos on our channel. You are very, very welcome. Thanks again, and see you next time. Okay, now I need to figure out how to how to end this live. How do I end it actually? Okay, probably here. When I press this button, probably I will stop this session. So guys, see you next time. Thanks for joining us today.